Hey guys, what's up? Today is currently Sunday and I'm going to the mall later, but I'm really bored, so I figured why not make some not pancakes, waffles. I am using the Better Home & Gardens new cookbook, aka this came out in like a long time ago. So first things first is you need to get your pots because we're not going to use pans because we have an iron. So wet and then dries because we have to put them together in one big bowl. It has to be a pretty big bowl. So okay, and now we need to start getting our ingredients together. And I lost my place in the book. I found it. Flour, baking powder, salt, sugar, eggs, milk. I'm gonna guess butter later. So we just got new baking powder, so thank you for that, because I remember to get baking powder last time we went to the store. And then instead of, what we use here in my house is instead of using like regular sugar, we use brown sugar, and it tastes really good. So I mean, like, I'm gonna use brown sugar because I don't care. Flour. And now we have to do, the recipe calls for 2.5 cups of sifted flour and baking powder. Wait, how much baking powder do we need? 4 teaspoons baking powder. Okay. I'm using Glabber Girl bacon powder, and the waffles here we make are really good, so use everything that I use, or else your waffles are gonna suck ass. Woo. And basically this is what you gotta do. You gotta put all the stuff on it, and then you just gotta like move a little bit like that, and see how it comes out, and it's like a little bit different, because it's kind of like there's no lumps in it now. Yeah, that's what sifting does. It's really cool. If you want to bake stuff, it's great. I have all of the baking powder and the flour in the one bowl, and now we have to add 3/4 of salt. Wait, 3/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 tablespoons of sugar. 3/4 of a tablespoon, which is right here. And I got my Moriton idolized salt. Salt, more like pearl, am I right? Wink wonk, squawk. We used to have one that was for tablespoons, but we kind of lost that. So I'd say this is about a tablespoon. So I'm gonna fill this up with brown sugar. That doesn't look like a lot though. Oh my gosh, that's like no sugar. What the heck? I hope these waffles turn out good. This is the first time I've ever made waffles, like, by myself. So I'm like pretty adult. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like pretty adult now. So, yeah. Now alright. So this is all the dries. So you have your 2 and... Oh. I did something wrong. Okay, so now you have to take 2 eggs and beat them. Well, crack them open and then beat them. So we got our 2 eggs in there. Now we take a whisk. I have this rainbow one. #pride. And you beat them. And 2.25 cups milk. So you gotta remember that. Maybe I should put in 2.5 because I messed up that thing. We have like exactly enough. That's great. See, like, look. Here's how much milk is left. Thought I was gonna run out of milk. Nah, ho. I got hella milk. Fuck yeah! That's what I'm fucking talking about. Kroger's brand. No Prairie Farms. We got it from Kroger's though, probably, because we shop at Kroger's a lot. Kroger's is great, but also it's sometimes terrifying. So the people at our Kroger's are like crazy. There's some crazy ass people at our Kroger's. Don't fuck with people at our Kroger's. half a cup of salad oil. Okay, so I got my stool and now I got my Smart Balance Omega-3 vegetable oil. This is what we used last time. And this is a half a cup. Hope I'm doing this right. I also have some fucked up pancakes, like what the shit. Add all at once to dry ingredients, beating only till moistened. Bake in preheated baker, mix 10 to 12. Now it's time to put them together. I've cleaned up everything. Now we're gonna push the liquids into the salad. My mom told me you don't want to get it too, you want there to be a little bit of lumps, but not too lumpy. Just a little bit, you know, nice and moistened. I'm sorry, I'm not in the shot. You want it to be a little bit nice. This is looking good. This is actually looking about what I need. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop right about here because you don't want to whip it too much. You don't want to whip too much. So go ahead and get out your waffle iron. It's time to start ironing. Now, the waffle iron I'm using is literally, if you can see this, this is like from the 80s or like the 90s. This is old. So literally, it doesn't really work anymore yet. The light is currently red, so that means that it's on and it's working. But all I have to do is just kind of make sure, this is how my mom does it. She just makes sure it's kind of like warm and hot, and then you put the batter on, and then you let it sit, and then they usually come out really good. So, and now, I've already made a few waffles, but basically what I use is I use like a ladle, like a soup ladle, and then I pour one on, and then I put another one on, because mine's like really big. So I'll use two. And then I just close it, and I let it sit for a little while. I figured out the way to make them really good is, especially if you kind of like accidentally use too much flour or too much milk, leave them in there for kind of like a little bit longer, because it just takes a little bit longer for them to brown up, and they look pretty good. So, I mean, like, I think I'm happy with the turnout of how the waffles look and go, and we just need to eat one and figure out if it's good or not. So I have one that I think looks really good, and I have one, and now I'm gonna put the syrup on it. And I have one in front of me, so I'm gonna figure out if it's good or not. Just get this thing open. Got it. Wait, what? Not bad. They're like the same. Yeah. I did it right. I did it good. Oh yeah. So, 10 out of 10 because I'm, of course, the best chef in the world. And, so, thank you guys for watching. Go ahead, you can make these at your house too. I call it old boy waffles. I don't know. If I can find the recipe online, I'll link you to the description because these are bomb as fuck. So, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment and shit. So yeah, see you guys later.